started with 7 great leaders. All of them wanted to divide the lands for themselves. All of them were loyal to each other, except for one, Cyprus. He wanted everyone to be dishonest and untrustworthy. He even wanted everyone to fear him. When the founders found out what his plan was, they imprisoned him in a crystal. When Cyprus was about to be imprisoned, he cast a spell. In 100 years I will come back, but not like this, for it is my descendants' task. 100 years later, eventually everyone forgot about the curse and lived peacefully. And as for the founders, when they died, they had their own descendants. And as the curse said, Cyprus did have a descendant. They had their new descendants, and as the curse said, Cyprus did have a descendant. She was notorious, evil, and ambitious and cunning. And she was just like her great-grandfather. But there was another prophecy about 2 people. One person is the nephew of the Queen of the Dark Forest, and the other is the niece of the Crystal Caves. The girl's name was Alexandria. She was given the name because it is named after a crystal. Syrian was the boy's name, but I am getting ahead of myself. Alexandria was the niece of the Crystal King. Her mother was the beautiful Lady Citrina. She was the sister to the Crystal King, Chryson. She fell in love with a person named Samson. They got married, and after 9 months, they were blessed with a beautiful baby girl. They were killed on the same night. How, you ask? No one knows.
But Uncle,
said Alexandria, as she thought that she would have to stay in the Crystal Castle her whole life. It is for your safety and well-being. I understand how lonely it must be. You will understand someday. Meanwhile, Arasabeth, Queen of the Dark Forest, was training her nephew the dark arts and evil spells.
But Aunt!
Syrian said, as he thought he had to enslave people.
You ungrateful little boy. I do everything for you, and all you ever do is complain. I will be back in 3 hours, and if I don't see any sort of evil spell making by the time I come back, no supper for a whole week. Aunt Arasabeth,
said Syrian.
Oh, don't you even think about escaping when I'm gone.
He did escape, and at the same time, Alexandria escaped. They were only 16. When they saw each other, they were inseparable. Then, both of their aunt and uncle found out, and they were furious.